We were doing Young and May gay stuff, and then I saw on the board Gayle isn't gay.
Oh,
and I didn't know what that meant.
It meant cat.
King went on Call Her Daddy's podcast.
Okay. Oh, I didn't see that clip. Okay.
Yeah, and Call Her Daddy. Alex asked her about the rumors with her and Oprah, you know, and just took the time to set the record straight on how that's not true, untrue. She's straight, prefers dick. She did say prefers dick. Prefers men, not dick. And she said how those rumors
started.
When those rumors started, they caused her a lot of emotional distress, and it made her time on the dating scene much harder.
Really?
Yeah.
In what way, Joey?
Let me find the clip since y'all think I'm talking about Gayle King.
I heard the clip about the cheating. That's the one that I heard from that interview.
What she said in that one?
She was just talking about her husband, finding out her husband cheated on her with a friend, and the husband put out an apology statement. Even though it happened decades ago, he put out an apology statement again, apologizing for friends, to the friends, to the family, to the kids, to the grandkids. Just saying, I'm sorry for what I did and the hurt I caused, which I thought was interesting. I respect.
I can see why he did it.
He ain't wrong. I would have done the same thing. It just,
I can see why he did it.
But I also know, like, if you cheated in 1986.
But now it's being brought up again. A lot of people might not have known. A lot of new attention. Yeah. This culture we live in. Let me just address it again.
That's the price you got to pay. If you want to pay it. He would have been wrong not to address it either. Because he addressed it in writing himself a decade earlier. So I think he had already paid his debt and given his pound of flesh. But I think doing it again was noble.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
But I didn't hear this gay.
Yeah, let's hear this one, please.
Here, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Thanks. Get it. You've been on point with the clip, Spark.
Hey, man,
somebody's got to be.
That they are like, there's no way this isn't a romantic relationship.
I know.
And
I know.
I don't even want to speak for you, but like, tell me how that feels when you guys have had to handle those headlines, handle those rumors, handle that speculation.
I tell you this. It used to really bother me.
Mm-hmm.
I was recently divorced, and the National Enquirer did a story about that's the reason for the divorce, because they're secretly gay. Number one, if we were gay, we would tell you, because believe me, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, I prefer a man. So we would tell you, and then I would say to her, you've got to say something on your show, because it's hard enough for me to get a date on a Saturday night, and now people think I'm a lesbian. You've got to say something. And she said, no, we should just leave it be. I said, no, you've got to say it. She said, no, just leave it alone. Leave it alone. So, well, that's fine for you to say. You have somebody. I don't. So it used to really bother me. And now, even today, there's still people that say, well, you know, the truth is, I don't care. I've now gotten to the point in my life that very few things get to me. Because, you know, when you go on social media, it is an accelerator on hate. As long as I feel good about what I'm doing, the people I respect and trust are okay with it, who will say, well, Mom, maybe you shouldn't have done that, or somebody whose opinion I value. Otherwise, you'll drive yourself nuts. So now I really don't care. I
am sorry, though, that you have to deal with that, because I also just feel like that is a clear indicator that people who are saying that, there's two options. Number one, they have never had a genuine, gorgeous female friendship in their life. But you know what I mean?
Yes,
and then the other one is, again, it's for the salaciousness, and it's so sexist, and it's so it's just horrible that they put you in that position. But it is also a weird thing, and again, I guess we always should just listen to Oprah. But it's like when to speak up and when not to, right?
Thank you, Alex. Distinguished panel. Distinguished panel.
That's Mark.
I'm not
no one else is distinguished.
I'm hesitating because I know Gayle pretty well. Not like super tight or anything like that, but well enough. I've had this conversation with her before.
Okay.
This nigga knows Gayle pretty
well. Had this conversation before.
They talked about this.
It came up in the context of an interview, not like in the context of not like we weren't gabbing on the phone. And she'd expressed this before.
Nigga, you don't know Gayle.
That's what I keep saying about Mark.
Mark
don't know these people.
Yeah, we actually
making it up.
Okay, that's all. Go ahead though.
Where'd y'all fly?
South Africa together. From South Africa
together.
What
year was it? What was the season?
When Nelson Mandela died, we came back from the funeral together. We got to talk for a long time. And so I have a sense of how she sees these things a little bit, but I believe her. I don't think Gayle is gay. I as sure as you can be about something, right? I take her word for it that she would say it if she was. I don't think they're homophobic. I think though the thing that people can't understand and that throws people off, and they talk about this in Oprah's biography or unauthorized biography, is they have such a tight bond and their love for each other is so strong that it's actually probably stronger than a lot of relationships that they have with men. And I think people are confused by that. Like, why aren't you prioritizing men more? I think they would choose each other, not romantically or sexually, but they would choose each other over maybe even the men in their lives. That's my assessment. She didn't say that, but that's my assessment of it. And I think that's what throws people off.
I think that, of course, I'm being cheeky even when I say cap. Like, I'm kidding. At the end of the day, I hate that. Like, you almost like I grew up with they date because it's already been put out.
Yeah.
Now, whether it was put out by competition back then, Oprah killing on daytime television, so we're going to, now that I know how things work, it sucks that some things are just imprinted in your brain because it's imprinted in my brain that they go together. That is a paid for person or it's not real or whatever. And I know for a fact what it feels like to have an intimate relationship with a woman that I do not have sex with. That is so important to me. I've never got a boyfriend or nobody I dated name tattooed on me, but I've had my besties tattooed on me.
That's what I'm saying.
And I understand
niggas can't make
that.
sense of it. It's hard to make sense of that.
The relationships, even down to the heartbreak that I've had from a bestie, I've never had from a man. Man never hurt my feelings like my bestie has.
Wow.
No bull.
There is one more
That's
piece
a
to this,
fact.
though, that I think we can't ignore, or we could, but maybe we shouldn't, is Whitney Houston, right? There are other examples where the relationship does, according to Robin, if you read her book, she talks about it in great detail.
Yeah, she does.
Where the relationship is more than platonic. And so in Hollywood, before we had all the social media, all you heard with all the tabloids, National Enquirer, all that shit was, everybody's gay. Everybody's best friend is gay. Everybody's gay with their friends. And some of them were true, some of them weren't. And I think they all got lumped into that mix too. And once you heard one of them is true, then you start thinking, well, shit, maybe everybody's fine.
Well, we just said earlier when we were talking about Dubai girl that Dubai women will hide their long-standing girlfriend as just a regular part of their life. So that exists, one. And two, we all believe that Oprah has enough money that when we imagine her home with just like a good group of girlfriends, if she want a pussy ate, and she say, yo, straight friend. Yo, do me a favor, lick this spot right here for the next 10 minutes. We just see that happening.
That's what I was more so looking at.
If you love your girlfriend the way y'all saying, why wouldn't you go?
We done had a couple conversations now with somebody fucking with the same sex but still saying straight.
That's true too. Well, that was my problem with what she said. Because I believe her too, because I have no reason not to believe her and take people at their word. But if people are heterosexual, then saying I prefer dick throws me off.
Me too.
Prefer is an interesting word.
I would never say
I prefer men.
I prefer pussy.
Because it gives that you had it, right?
It gives
Like
that
you
in the
tried
event that it's not around.
settle.
Like I prefer butter pecan, but you got strawberry.
Yeah, exactly. That was an interesting choice of word for me.
She said I like
she
men.
could see.
She said I prefer.
She said I prefer.
I think that
Really? She
could've
said I
just been-
prefer men.
I don't think she meant anything by it, but I see
Yeah.
how you could read it.
I just think it's a lot of people. And it's entirely up to them. You know, we don't get to judge anybody, whatever. I think a lot of people may dabble, however, and still identify as this. I think that a lot of that is happening. So maybe to her, I'm not. But
I'm taking Free's word. Free's the expert in this shit.
no, he's not the expert.
You raise your hand.
You the
I raised my hand to ask a
gay
question.
expert or the stud. Yes, you are, nigga.
Excuse me.
Fucking
You the one that was bisexual?
No, I hear you.
I did read that on the internet.
Huh? They say Ice is a stud in his secret life. Call that nigga Dyke Bivens.
Got it. What?
You know what? Nope.
I'm shutting up. Yeah.
Neutral button.